Cancer! What's up, beautiful Cancer squad? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have all the Cancer gang out there with me today. Cross watchers are welcome as always. However you resonate with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you are all welcome here. We are going to do your February into March. It's about mid-February into mid-March, I'll say, roughly. Tarot love readings. We got the romance angel showing up, right? We're going to do some love readings. So, as always, I ask for you guys to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Not everything I say is going to resonate for all the Cancers out there. I'm connecting with lots of energy. Pieces and parts of this reading will very likely resonate for a lot of you out there. I hope lots and lots of it does. If that's the case, fantastic. Take it and run with it. These messages are meant to inspire you, empower you, motivate you, give you some sort of guidance, clarity, confirmations, things of that sort. If the messages here don't resonate with you, if it feels foreign or strange, that's a sign that you can release them. It's probably not your message. It's someone else I am probably connecting with. But Cancer, you know how it goes. Cancer has always been a big subscriber and a big cheerleader of mine, so I know you guys will come into this, the way you were supposed to. Everything else about this is written in the description box below. That includes the decks I am using here today. It's so funny. Your advice or guidance, they keep wanting to show themselves. Maybe we'll start there. I don't know. Everything else is in the description box, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media. Check me out. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram, as well as .com. If you are interested in checking out more about me, about my website, my tarot journey, give that a look-see. All right, we're going to hop in momentarily for my Cancers in love. Cancers in love. If you don't currently have a person, this could represent someone coming into your life who is new. Could definitely represent someone from the past. I feel like Cancers get that quite a bit. And it could also represent someone you haven't met yet. So, open heart, open mind, take only what resonates, release the rest. My beautiful Cancerian squad. All right, let's do it. Ooh, you got the passion card. That's the sex card in this deck. So I'm reading for your energy, your person, what's between you, and your advice or guidance. I don't want to start with the advice or guidance. That feels weird to me, so I'm not going to do it. Oh my God, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles and the passion card. Lots of sex and, a richness in love, an abundance in love. Okay, so then it gets a little bit weird. Then we got a little bit of 5 of Pentacles going on and the 4 of Pentacles. It's actually, I instantly was hit with this. Don't leap at the first thing you see. This is actually sort of like an advice of sorts, but also reading in your energy as holding it together, not jumping at the first opportunity that comes your way. There's like a word that's coming to, it just passed through me. It's maintaining your energy so that you don't end up losing out on an opportunity later. There's something about going the easy route versus holding out for like the right person, like all the money in the world, like that's a good metaphor. Hitting the jackpot. I am sensing that there's at least 1 or 2 opportunities swarming around a lot of my Cancers, even if it's just flirting or if it's maybe one night stands or hookups, or it could even be dating. But there's something about it where it's not all the bells and whistles. It's not quite there yet. And so it's almost like by investing too much of your time waiting for it to be better, you're actually missing out on opportunities that are meant to come into you. But here's the thing with that before I lose you all. Those opportunities, the jackpot, the $1 million opportunities, and I'm speaking in metaphor, right? I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, Cancer, but you might. Hey, let's hope so. It's something about those really great opportunities haven't come into you yet. So it's asking you to be patient, to not jump at the first offer that comes. And there's something here about, it's okay to go on date. It's okay to go out on opportunities. But if there's something inside of you, Cancer, that it just doesn't feel right intuitively, but also I will say sexually, that's absolutely a message with this. If it doesn't feel right, it's because you know it's not the one, right? So it's not at all saying limit yourself, don't do this, don't do that. It's not that, but it is saying be careful that you're not over investing in something that you already know it's like a tapped well. It's like emotionally void. You're not really getting anything from it, maybe other than, I don't know, Cancer, fill in the blank. I mean, if there's some emotional fun there, then yeah, sure, go pursue it. But it may have to do with not being like lavishly spending on someone, on a significant other, taking them out to dinner every night of the week, or whatever it is for you, buying gifts for them, especially if like they're not even that invested. And it could be vice versa too. If you're going out with someone and they're all in for you and they're picking up the tab on this and that, it's like, but why are you doing that if they're not really like the one? Like those are beautiful qualities to want to share and gift to the person you love. But there is something here about holding back, restraint. On Pentacles. So for a lot of you, it does have to do with money. I don't know if maybe you're fooling around with somebody you work with, and so it could negatively impact like your financial status or your financial gain, or however you want to say it. Could also definitely be dealing with an earth sign. You have 3 earth signs here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So possible for some of you. Let's throw something else on it. Why is this 4 of Pentacles coming up? It very much is saying hold it together. Be a little bit patient. It's exactly what Cancers don't want to hear, right? All right, so 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I think some of you are bridging the gap of finally being able to let something go in the past that disappointed you, that broke your heart. But because of that, it's like you're wanting to get back out there and see the results faster of new love coming in. And it's like you're caught between 2 5s. It's actually really funny. You're caught between awkwardness. 5s are awkward. They're uncomfortable. Their energy's about change and chaos. The thing is, you've already been through significant change and chaos here. This is asking you to hold it together. You've had to either restore your health, restore your home, I just heard. House repairs, I don't know what that's about. Restore your heart, your relationships, your body, your clarity of thinking when it comes to what you want in love. I just keep getting, there's an opportunity that's dancing around you. You may already be involved in it, but something about it intuitively, you already know. It's got like 5 of Pentacles written all over it. Like there's gonna be hardship here. You're like, they're gonna abandon you or this or that. And I don't like to do fear-based readings, but I mean, for those who know tarot, 5 of Pentacles, it's tricky. It's a really tricky energy. And so you could go down this road with a person, right? There's 2 people in this card. I'm sorry the lighting is so bad. I hope you can see that. You could go down the road with this person, but it's going to be a long and difficult one. Or you could kind of hold it together on your own and be kind of like that strong, independent person. And that seems like it's by raising your vibe and not settling. Praise God, or glory hallelujah, that's what I want to say. Not settling. That is what I've been dancing around for the last 7 minutes. Okay, moving on. Don't settle. Don't go after someone who isn't all the bells and whistles, because you're going to end up disappointed. Again, go out, have fun with them, be friends, whatever you feel comfortable with, Cancer. But again, if you're getting intuitive hits and red flags of like, I just don't love how they're doing that, or how they're not treating me this way or that, it's like, well, yeah, because they're not the one. They're not the jackpot person. Some of you are flat out, I'm just going to say it, some of you are like having sex with this person, but it's almost like a friends with benefits type scenario is sort of what I'm feeling here. So interesting to see what your person is going to come up as. Okay, reconciliations, Cancer. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right, let's take a look at that. I don't think it's this person, if that resonates with anyone. All right, so it's a new opportunity. I like that it's coming up with the Ace of Cups, because it's not holding on to grief and sorrow of the past. This could be like happy tears. I think a lot of you would be relieved or excited to see this person, especially because your relationship with them was, they were a great support system, but then that went away is sort of what I'm getting. It's like something about this person was divinely guided for you guys to meet and sort of rest on each other, support on each other, and then there was probably a severing in which you both were, like, again, divinely guided to go your own separate ways so you could stand on your own. That's what I mean, Cancer. I think for most of you, you're past the stage of my total eclipse of the heart, the woe is me, and my life is so hard, and they abandoned me. But because you've made it out, and you're still standing, right? Warrior mode, you're a beast, Cancer, you got this. There is an easy avenue for you to go off with someone else, but I just keep getting it's not the right one. Be really careful with that. So for some of you, just based on these 2 cards, it doesn't feel bad. This feels like someone you would be excited to see. It may also be someone that you've never loved before in a romantic way. It's someone maybe you've never had sex with or been physical with. It could be a friend from the past who's returning with like an offer of love or like flirtation. What I get with the Ace of Cups, though, it's very pure. It's innocent. It's untainted. So this wouldn't be someone that you have a tremendous amount of baggage with. So that's going to clear that up for a lot of my people out there going, is it this person? Is it that person? It feels new and fresh, but it's a reconciliation with someone from your past. So you already know this person, but something about it being untainted, very pure. It could definitely be with a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Ace of Swords, love that. Oh my God, Cancer, it's going to get real naughty. Yeah, aces are always great. Again, fresh new starts, brand new beginning, clean slates. Yeah, the passion is definitely going to be there. And yeah, you guys may, and I want to say the word experimental. So yeah, sure, in the bedroom, but also, again, going back to the idea of you may have never seen this person in a romantic way. You may be experimenting or toying with the idea of dating them, or do you understand, like viewing them in a different light than you have before? Could absolutely be with an Aries. And yeah, it's something about their vision is very fixed on you. I am getting that this person is going to make the offer to you, Cancer. Very strong fire energy as well. Emperor and the Sun. Yeah, that's a really great combination. I love you. And this person, if they're not a fire sign, they could absolutely be a water sign. They probably have very strong fire in their chart. And it's almost like the way it falls is like you are their world. You are their sun that lights up the sky. There's something very sexy and attractive and like magnetic about you. And yeah, it's like they're envisioning all the dirty things they want to do to you. But it's funny, they don't show face. They're very, not guarded, sorry. They are very, like they shield their emotions quite well. So again, this is probably someone that you never knew they had feelings for you, particularly an Aries or a Leo. Doesn't have to be. It could also be, for my ladies out there who are seeking men, or I'm not even going to put it that way. For whoever is watching this, it could be a male interested in you, right? It could be absolutely a same-sex couple relationship. This king may actually have a child. And that doesn't have to be for everyone, but they have, yeah, like a child from a divorce. I'm not sensing they have a family, but yeah, I'm getting multiple hits saying like father and child, if that makes sense. All right, let's throw something else on it. Cancer, this feels good. Cancer getting a good love reading? Yeah, I'm into that. All right, tell me more about this Emperor. And it doesn't have to be an Aries, but again, something about work. It could be someone you work with or someone who has similar, like, I do want to say in the career field, a similar interest. You could meet them at like a networking opportunity or something like that. And yeah, it's like you catch their eye from across the room and they start having all these like, I kind of want to say fantasies a little bit, you know. I mean, this feels very like sensual and all that shit. So yeah, cool. You may have a dream about this person randomly. It could be after seeing them or meeting them, but also particularly if it's someone from your past, you may have, some sort of intuitive hit in like a dream where you like randomly like, oh, I haven't thought about that person since college or high school or something like that. Someone from your past is returning. All right, tell me about this Emperor. This person could also be a Capricorn, and they definitely want to sleep with you. So the Page of Cups. All right, yeah, look at that. That looks kind of sexy, right? All right, so you have the Page. Okay, so it's not brand new love. That's sort of, and here's why I'm saying that. I mean, reconciliation, it's someone from the past. It's a fresh opportunity to connect with them and solidify some sort of relationship or dating or whatever it is. But as the Page, I actually think this person has had feelings for you, but they never expressed them. They suppressed them like it was like their dirty little secret, like with the Page of Swords, communication, thoughts, ideas. Yeah, in the past, they chose to like hide their love away. Like the Beatles song, you got to hide your love away, which I actually heard, and this is relevant. I actually heard that song was about like John Lennon's like closeted affair with his manager, who was actually a dude. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I am saying there is something about same-sex partnership here. Not for everyone, but particularly male-seeking males. That's sort of presenting here a little bit. So if it's particularly like with strong fire in their chart. I don't know if you both have like Cancer suns maybe, and like it could be like a Leo moon or an Aries moon or whatever, something like that. Yeah, you may go out for drinks with this person, and yeah, there's like a nice little reconnection that happens there. Their energy's great. Like I want to like find out more about them, but it's not really telling me too much. Do we want to? Let's throw something else on it. Any other hints about this person from the past potentially? Yeah, and to me, I just want to be really clear. This isn't like the ex-boyfriend that you absolutely hate and despise that was abusive. It's not that. You would be excited to see them. And yeah, I am sensing you had no idea they felt this way. It almost comes out of the blue. The rider. Okay, so something about, yeah, forward movement. It progresses your relationship in a way that you never thought or dreamed of. The clouds here are particularly important, and I feel like some of you, that's more important than others. I don't know if the cloud is like I'm thinking of like the Google, the cloud, when you upload stuff. I don't know what that would be. Is it a necklace you have? Is it bed sheets? Is it the clouds? I don't know. Something about the clouds is important. I'm so sorry, you guys. My camera froze. I need to get better technology, full disclosure. My camera freezes all the time. Anyway, something about clouds, that image, that symbolism, that title, that word might be significant. It could be song lyrics. It could be a tattoo, whatever. Something about the clouds, that might inform you about who this person is. Again, particularly dreaming of them. Something about that. Yeah, lyrics in a song. Dreaming of you. Is that like a Selena song or something? I don't know. Anyway, that might mean something to someone. Let's look at what's between you guys. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Love it. Queen of Swords, yeah, communication, internal balance. And I always think like she's welcoming them in. And guys, look, there's more clouds. Lots of cloud imagery. And it's not just the Rider-Waite deck. There's multiple cards. Like, because I know it's easy to be like, oh, well, that's the illustrator. They have, similar themes. But you have 3 decks, 4 cards, 3 decks being like clouds. The clouds parting. It's like, yeah, the clouds part and the sun comes out. That has to do with this opportunity where it's like there's a temptation to go after new love or sex or whatever it is you're looking for, but you know that it's not a higher vibrational urge or calling. It does seem very rooted in like a quick fix, like, a hit it and quit it type sexual thing. And that is fine. I'm not here to tell you not to do that. It's just saying careful how much you invest in that hit it and quit it type energy, because you may actually miss out on something better. It's like something about the divine timing. I'd be surprised if you didn't get the Wheel of Fortune, but it's something about you go out with this person who you flat out know they're not the jackpot. They're kind of like, I just heard jackass. Like you don't love them. Maybe they're kind of cute. Maybe they're funny, but maybe they say really stupid things. Maybe you have different values, different, political viewpoints, whatever. They're not the whole catch for you, Cancer, but I think you're getting bored of waiting. And so you may be exploring like avenues of passion. And again, that's fine. Not here to tell you not to. But there is just something I keep wanting to circle back to about there may be a moment where you're almost about to go out with this person and you don't. And weirdly enough, it's like that's when you get the message. Or it's even something like you're at home waiting for, person, I'm going to call them person B because they're not the cool person. Person A is like, person A is like the reconciliation, like clouds part and the sun breaks through. That's person A. Person B is like this, yeah, maybe we'll talk later. Like, I got to see what's up. I may have to do this, but then they'll text you, hey, are you up? Like, that's person B. Okay, for better or worse, there's some sort of opportunity with person B where they don't follow through with something, or again, they're playing the waiting game. And for a while you're willing to do that, but there's some opportunity where they fall short or they don't. It just doesn't pan out and you either get sad or depressed about it. That's when you sort of sink into old patterns of unhelpful emotions of I'm not lovable and no one ever loves me and I'm never going to find my person. It's something about course correcting that emotional pull you feel to go negative, to think positive. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's like, it's something about the timing of person A and B. There's a reason to be thankful for person B, this hit it and quit it, because it actually allowed this person to come back in so that you weren't taken off on some other like I want to say like road trip or side trip or like I'm dancing around the words. I feel it, but I'm having trouble expressing it to you. It has to do with not blocking your blessings and something about not cutting someone out entirely. There is like this weird harping on being the middleman, keeping it together, keeping the balance of not investing too much with them, but yeah, keeping them as an option for it. It's actually kind of an unusual message because it does kind of seem like Cancer, you're playing the field a little bit. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that you guys are on the same page, which actually, to be fair, I think you both are. I think both of you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the 2 5s kind of flanking this do I or don't I. Make sure yourself, your self-love, your life is front and center stage for you. Because yeah, there's more importance on the life that you're building currently than what you're building with another person. Yeah, focusing mainly on yourself is going to yield positive results long term. So that's where you need to be focusing your energy. Anyway, back to this reconciliation with person A, who has lots of fire, probably a fire king of some kind, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, maybe. This person may be a doctor or work in the medical field or be a nurse, or if it's not like literally a doctor, it could be a light worker, a healer, a therapist, like a counselor, or even, again, something about a father, just a very lovely, nurturing person who, maybe they're not a literal father, maybe they're a school teacher, but someone who puts good out into the world to heal, if that makes sense. Healing energy. They could be involved in tarot reading or psychic abilities or something like crystal work, Reiki, something like that. They may be in tune with universe and spirituality. This connection actually feels very spiritual, but there's this actual great duality. You may have some Gemini in your chart, but your person might as well. There's a great duality of it's spiritual and it's beautiful and it's magic and the clouds part and it's rainbows and unicorns. You understand? But then there's also this part that it gets really sexy and kind of kinky real fast. So for those looking for both of those things, this person seems like a real winner. And if they're coming off as the emperor, they have no problem taking charge in the bedroom, that type of deal. But there is something very soft and sweet and innocent about them too with Leo, that the children of the zodiac, the fifth house is about children. So you guys feel young together. There's this sweet innocent vibe to it. Six of Cups energy. All right, so you have Ace of Swords. Again, you have that Ace of Swords, communication, love it. And then, okay, but somebody is not communicating their feelings. So that's what's sort of coming up as your challenge or focus, if you will. Expressing your love. You have multiple cards indicating sword energy. Let's get this sword pointed upright. So it's, directing messages to the heavens, right? Higher vibrational energy where, the queen, you Cancer, whether you're male or female, the cardinal sign here, you are welcoming in the communication and this person is holding on to it. It's they're not sure they want to release it and give it up yet. And they might be not sure how it's going to land because they may not want to taint the friendship, or again, this person has probably always existed in the friend zone for you. And so they don't want to tip the scales. But I mean, this feels very come hither, sir. What do you have for me? Again, male or female, doesn't matter. Yeah, someone needs to express their love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Because I don't know if you're going to do it, Cancer. For the reason that I think Cancers like to be pursued, I'm just going to say that. I feel generally speaking, that is a kind of a safe assumption here. Not everyone though, right? The other reason being, I don't even know if you see this person as a romantic option or a viable option. It's the communication comes and you're almost kind of dumbfounded. Me? You like me? We were in third grade together. I haven't heard from you in 20 years. It's something like that, but this person sees you as the Empress. Look at that Empress card. Damn, Cancer. Yeah, this person looks up to you very much, and vice versa, especially if you're looking at a Taurus or a Libra. Maybe that's your person of reconciliation, though it doesn't have to be. Birds of a feather flock together. You have common interests. You meet in some sort of space that, or it might not even be that you met in a space with some sort of activity or hobby that you both like, but that is what you'll do. There's huge potential to create a life with this person that is very, very abundant. With the Empress and Ten of Pentacles, this isn't a career reading, but granted, if it was, I'd be damn, this is a good read. You are coming off as Ten of Pentacles, and that's sort of what I mean is for this person, it feels like they've hit the jackpot. That's actually a really beautiful metaphor for this. That's why they're holding back. They don't want to rock the boat, but also there's definitely a part of them that has self-confidence issues. They're not sure they will be able to please you. And it's not sexually, but it's funny. You know what? They actually might like you to take the lead. That's sort of an interesting dynamic here. And part of it, again, is confidence. They don't want to overstep their bounds, but they also don't want to be rejected or feel inferior. I'm going to throw something on this. They fear your rejection and they'll be heartbroken if your feelings don't match theirs. You have the Emperor twice. This is bottom of your deck. Interesting. So you do have the divine pairing in the same deck, Emperor and Empress. And then you do have the Emperor twice. So again, very heavy Aries energy. And I will say Aries and Cancer, and I did say Libra, are all cardinal zodiac signs, meaning that they are the start of the elemental, if that makes sense. Aries is fire, Cancer is water, Libra is air. Cardinal signs get things up and running. They are very headstrong. They like to be like the initiators. But what's interesting is like you're both holding back on initiating the conversation and expressing something here. And again, Cancer, I think it's because you don't even know. This feels like you're blindsided in a good way. You just didn't anticipate it. Like you're speechless and fumbling over your words when this person presents you with like a passionate offer. But yeah, there's huge potential for it to grow places. Celebratory, happy energy, going out and socializing, being together, celebrating the good times, thinking fondly about the past, about your childhood. Yeah. Again, a card of Leo and Aries, and then the King of Wands is right there too. So, okay, I'm just going to say it. I would be shocked if this wasn't a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, particularly Aries and Leo. You've had these cards come up twice, and then throw in the King of Wands in there, the King of Passion, the King of Career. This person may be very well off. Growth as well, in terms of like this relationship has huge potential to grow and develop over time. King of Wands is my sexy king, right? His light draws your eye, like staring at a fire for hours. It's entrancing almost. So yeah, this person is probably very good looking. They're probably very warm-hearted and kind. Yeah, it's sexy. They're very sexy. This is my work hard, play hard king. So he puts a lot of effort into both his career and into his love relationships, and he's a king, right? You do have a Knight of Wands dancing around here too. So that is a card of Sagittarius. So that may be indicating, because this is a general reading, I sort of take that to mean like don't limit it to just Aries. It's Aries, Leo, Sag. So maybe you have a couple suitors. Maybe the person you're fooling around with is also a fire sign, but then the king coming in is, because that's what Knight of Wands is. Knight of Wands is the player of the zodiac. If it's boring, he's going to dip out. He's going to peace out. But yeah, as long as you keep the fire stoked, right? As long as you keep feeding his ego or, feeding his sexual fantasies and desires, yeah, he'll stick around for a bit. But yeah, it's hard to keep the Knight of Wands' attention. He's very distracted. He's very flighty. He's all about action and movement, but it's like once you reach the end goal, once you get what I'm saying, Cancer, once you orgasm, right? He's out. Like, he's like, okay, see you later. Like, and I don't think that's what most of you want. I think that you want staying power. And what's really cool is this person has had staying power in your life for quite a long time, whether you realized it or not, because I am getting, even when you weren't with this person, they were thinking about you, and they were thinking about traveling to see you. But again, there's a little bit of like, do I or don't I communicate this? Something about Libra, the scales, they don't want to rock the boat with you. They don't want to ruin the potentially years of friendship that you guys have. And they're afraid of your rejection, or that something about your words will hurt. On the off chance that this is someone who burned you in the past, they're worried that you're going to they're worried that you are going to like strike back with like venomous words or some sort of like attack on them. It's almost like they're bracing themselves for it. I keep getting that kind of visual of like, I love you, Cancer, like, but it's like, don't hurt me, don't shoot the messenger. It's very interesting. Interesting. All right. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Why is it pointed down? Why is this person refraining from using it? Because it would require healing on both your parts. You both have to come into this with, again, like pure intentions. Oh, okay. This person may know something about the intellect, the knowledge. This person, Cancer, this makes sense. This person A, the reconciliation potentially, right? Or from another lifetime, right? If this person is brand new, you were probably soulmates in another lifetime. Anyway, they might know that you're messing around with other people because you may have told them. You may have been like, oh my God, I slept with this great guy. Like your Knight of Wands. Person B, right? The player, the one who's like hit it and quit it. And this might be you too right now, Cancer. I'm not hating on the Knight of Wands. Sex is healthy. We're human, right? Sex is awesome. That's great. This person feels like it's going to be more of a challenge to get to you now, though, because they know that you have options, or they know that there's something else in your life that's kind of taking you away. What they don't realize, though, is I'm sort of getting that you're being a hype man about person B, because maybe it's been a while of you getting back on the horse, pun intended. Now that maybe you have some sort of romantic partner or sexual partner or whatever you want to say it, you may be like inflated ego. You may be peacocking like, yeah, so like I did this thing and like, but on the inside, it's lackluster. Again, I was saying like intuitively, you know, this isn't your jackpot, you know, your Prince Charming, your, you know, whatever, Princess Charming, however you want to say it. This isn't like your 1 in a million person. And this person may know that you're with them, but they don't realize that you actually don't have that, like that intense passion for them that it's like a put on. You may be pretending that you are. Yeah, because some of it, it's like you don't want to admit that like they're not good in bed. I don't know. And it's not typically my Cancer energy to like gloat and be very boastful. I will say that is Leo energy, hardcore. So I mean, potentially maybe you're a Cancer Leo cusper. And it doesn't have to be. I'm not hating on Leos. I got tons of best friends who are Leos. But yeah, there's something about peacocking or gloating or parading around about this person that, you know, you have kind of some fun little antics going on with. But how I was saying, be careful how much you're allocating or spending time or energy, not just with this person, talking about them, thinking about it. Not only is it going to like block your own like energy for better relationships, it's literally blocking this person from coming in because they may know that you kind of have someone, I don't want to say on the back burner, but yeah, essentially that's what it is. You have options and that intimidates this person because maybe they're feeling like they won't be enough for you or that they're not. Yeah, it's almost like this feels very heavy masculine energy. Fire signs are masculine anyway, and you have all the kings and emperors. But it's almost like they turn into like a little scared girl. Like, I'm not pretty enough. It's really funny. And I mean, it's not funny because clearly they lack some self-confidence issues, but they have all this like very dominant manly energy. But then it's like when they come towards you, they're like, I'm scared. I can't. It's really cute. I actually really like this person. It's cute. Yeah, you're going to go out for drinks with this person in some sort of social setting, but you may not be alone or exclusive, just the two of you. It could be like a college reunion or something about like I heard my best friend's wedding, not the movie, but maybe. Yeah, something about you go home for a wedding and it's like all the old gang is together. And that's what I mean. There's some sort of social situation where you're together or has been in the past where this person wanted to make an offer to you, but they couldn't because there were too many people around. Again, 3 of Cups energy, Cancer. This is so interesting. The third party, if you will, which I hesitate to even call it that because it's not concrete. It's not solid. It's very flighty. It's very flaky. The third party, though, is on your end. And so that's what's delaying this person. Clarify Ace of Swords for Cancer. All right. So you have the Empress again. You have the King of Swords. All right. So another divine pairing. Communication is what is between you. So, and back and forth too. But they're not facing each other, right? Because it's different decks. So it's like the person welcoming them in, you Cancer, this person is like strategizing their words, right? She's writing a million documents and crumpling it up and throwing it away. She's trying to express what she needs to say to you, he or she, right? It could be a same-sex couple again. But it's like they're not ready to come and do it yet. They're still mind mapping, getting the plan together, masterminding the plan. I don't know how to say it, but I think you understand what I mean. There's a lack of confidence and they want it to be very precise. They want to do it the right way. They don't want to do it the sloppy way. The Empress twice, so major Taurus and Libra energy. Again, more kind of Libra energy with this card, if that means something to anyone. May also involve, I please don't misinterpret this, okay? The Empress is the card of motherhood. You, Cancer, are the mother of the zodiac. This person was coming off very much as Aries, which is like my father card. So father and mother, is this a reconciliation with someone you were married to or someone you had a child with? Is it like you both have children and it's going to be like kind of like a Brady Bunch, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like a blending of families? And then you have the 10 of Cups. I don't gotta tell you what that is, Cancer, right? You know what the 10 of Cups is? It's the fairy tale ending card. It's the all your dreams and wishes come true. There is mad potential here. And it's almost like you are both the Empress. You are both sitting on like a wealth of love and opportunity and abundance. But someone is not seeing themselves in the highest vibration. And to be clear, this could be both of you. It's like you have to recognize that you're both a catch, that you're both a winner. All the cards between you are fantastic. I have nothing bad to say other than someone is refraining from communication. And it may be, again, because they know about your little like escapades, or if it's not a person that you're currently like hanging out with, but like feeling it out, it could be your job. It could be like a lot of things. It's like, as I said, you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's very much like teetering. How I was saying, there's a need to like reset the scales and recalibrate. Why are you wasting your energy on lackluster people? You may be dealing with a water sign and an earth sign that's giving you absolutely nothing. Or specifically an earth sign. If you're the water sign, it's 5. It's awkward. It's like neither one of you really are all that invested. It feels very much like booty call. It's like you both are in that mentality of, you busy? Nah, I guess not. Okay, I guess let's hang out. It's lackluster, and yet what you really want is like the jackpot person. This person feels like a jackpot. It's not just in terms of their stability and their practicality and their loyalty. This person's extremely smart and witty. They're good with their words. That's why they're taking so much time coming in, because it's like they know they can knock it out of the park and like woo you and romance you and really tap into like the emotional factor, the connection of something you guys have shared in the past. They're trying to communicate that with their words. But in terms of, it's like hitting the jackpot. It's like, yes, they're loyal and they're stable and they're smart and they're witty and intelligent, but they also offer love. There's a plethora and like the constant refilling of cups of the heart space. Their energy is very pure and cleansing and beautiful, right? It's like the fairy tale. Cancer. All right, I want to clarify this. Why do we have 2 empresses coming up? What's with that? Oh, a choice. I don't even have to clarify it. Again, one of you or maybe both of you, actually, because they have the emperor twice and you have the empress twice. A choice, this person or that person. Again, like, and I don't mean to be like I'm a very sex positive person, okay? There's kind of like 2 different depictions here. It's like the pure, sweet, innocent one and kind of like the sultry, like kind of slutty one, right? There's nothing wrong with either choice, but one is more in alignment with what you really want long-term, Cancer. So again, the choice is up to you, right? As I was saying though, this person has both. There's a duality here of them being like this very strong, sexy, masculine fire king. But then there's also this like scared little girl of like, oh, I love Cancer so much, I don't want to blow it with them. So if you're looking for that dynamicism, again, kind of like very Gemini energy, person A. I'm just going to leave you with that, okay? All right, Cancer, let's look at your final advice or guidance. You have, I just want to underscore, Emperor and Empress, the divine pairing, twice. Emperor, Empress. How do we get these people on the same page, right? They're all there. Maybe you both have options. Maybe you both are still releasing your exes. Maybe you both are still, I don't know, figuring out what it is that you really want. But yeah, someone's coming in, Cancer, and I'd say they're coming in hot. They are, because they're a fire king. But they're actually coming in kind of, it's not slow. They're coming in shaky. They're coming in kind of not confident. But they want you. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. They want to communicate and they want new love with you. All right. Final advice or guidance for my Cancer. Finances and career. Yeah, something about money is stopping this up too. If you don't, as I said, if you don't have an extra person in your life, you have a job that is very draining and taxing on you. Oh my God, you have the World. Yeah, you are like this person's feast. You are their jackpot. You are like their $1 million wifey or husband or whatever. King of Pentacles. Yeah, so the stability's there. Even with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you definitely have cards of Taurus here. And the Wounded Warrior. Yeah, someone who is afraid to approach because they fear the attack. This person may have screwed up in some way, and I don't think it permanently damaged the friendship. But yeah, they may have done something that you didn't like or disagreed with, and they are sort of fearing the repercussion of coming back in. I hope that lands for some of you. Also, the idea of the clouds needing to clear the smoke to kind of get to the substance of what actually happened and like discuss it truthfully. It does sort of seem like, I do kind of want to say the masculine needs to come forward and present you with something. Maybe at the time you met them, they weren't ready to commit. Maybe they were a little bit flighty again. Maybe they were kind of playing the field. But something has changed there. They've been illuminated to some sort of spiritual path that required a lot of endurance and strength on their part. And so it does feel like they are being guided to come in and reconcile. That's what this card can be. With Cancer, particularly something about the children, the child, particularly if you guys have kids together. It could just be an apology if you don't want to be back with this person. But yeah, especially an apology from an earth sign, a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person also might not want to come forward until they are in a stable position, until they have a job that pays them well, until they have stability, a roof over their head. Because if they view you as the Empress, they don't want to come to you without a dime in their pocket. Whether or not that's important to you, it is something like they want to contribute to the already like lush and abundant world you already have. And whether that's true or not, that's how they see you. So there's huge intimidation and fear about how to make that offer to you, how to make that presentation for you, how to communicate, right? Again, 2 aces of swords, beautiful cards. One is upright. One is like, let's move forward. It very much looks like a boner to me, right? Sexual. The other one is like holding it back. You arouse this person when they're with you and they have to hide it. Cancer. Yeah, something about this person is fearful of, if it's not repercussions of something weird in the past, it's just your judgment that they won't measure up. It literally, right? It's like all these 9 wands, they're different heights, they're different colors, they're different, especially if they think that you have other options, they're afraid that they won't measure up, that they won't, it's not so much, well, actually it could be satisfy you, like sexually, it could be something like that, but yeah, they're self-conscious of what they can offer you at this point, and it may have to do with a very, what is the word? All I can think of is stereotypical. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's very surface level, superficial. That's it. Superficial, because if they are a fire king, beauty and looks are important to this person, but they lack confidence in that department. So again, something about peacocking. When they hang out with you socially as a friend, they may act very cocky and confident, but in reality, they're kind of coming to you like shaking in their boots a little bit. It's actually super cute. Be really gentle and kind with this person. If they mean a lot to you, or if you like them and you're interested, no matter how they present to you, and they may present to you as like a damn baby on a horse, just like, this is great, this is fun. On the inside, they're actually shaken a little bit still. So this person may have been through some trauma, particularly in love and that sort of department. They may have had a lot of damage done to them, something that bruised their ego, something that hurt their heart. And Cancer, you relate to that. Lord knows you do. So be gentle as you welcome them in. Let them know it's safe. Let them know that, like, you are like the Empress, right? You are there to nurture and help and guide, right? For a very small few of you, despite all this like heavy sexual passion, if we strip that away, reconciliation with someone, because there are so many cards of like mother, father, child, parent, whatever, this could be a reconciliation with either a parental figure for you, Cancer, or a child. If you have like an estranged child. Again, that's not for everyone. That's for 1 or 2 of you. But all the mommy, daddy, baby stuff, that's also indicating to me like this could be the one, Cancer. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. The World card, Emperor, Empress. You have heavy hitters in love. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be easy. It's going to be light. It's going to be happy. It's going to be real good. This person might be a light worker. All right, Cancer. Now that your video is way too long, we're going to wrap it up with some zodiac signs. What zodiac signs want to come up? This is the love you've been manifesting. You have the Magician as the bottom of your deck. All the bells and whistles, all the qualities you wish and desire for in a person, they're going to have most of them, if not all. So yeah, don't settle for someone who's just not worth it. Have fun with them. Go do your thing, but make sure you're keeping your energy, your time, you're preserving your energy for the right people. Don't invest in the wrong people. That, again, something about blocking your blessings is going to be really important. February into March. All right, you actually had a whole bunch come out. So let's see. Capricorn, Virgo. Now these could be old people or new people. Leo, absolutely. You got a shit ton of Leo. Cancer and Cancer. All right, so it could be double Cancer. You may have just very strong Cancer in your chart. Taurus, we absolutely had tons of cards of Taurus, and Gemini. There's that little duality. All right. They're spicy and they're sweet. That's sort of what your person comes off as. That's what I got for you, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment below. That helps this channel gain traction. It gets this message out to those who want to hear them and who need to hear them. Who wouldn't want to hear this reading? It's amazing, right? I hope there's lots of love coming your way in February, March, Cancer, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.